you tryna get? If you can handle, come take it. I know that your friends like me and you hate it. Babe, they can look not.
Now to the good part.
Welcome, everyone. A little extra excitement for you tonight. It's the first game of the NBA Cup alongside Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. Also joining us tonight is League Insider Shams Charania. Shams, we appreciate you being here for this one.
Always a pleasure, B.A. Thanks for having me drop by.
You brought your A game, I'm sure, partner.
Lot to talk about, B.A.
Now Atlanta starting five. Riza Shea at the 3, Johnson at the 4. Trey is flanked by Daniels in the backcourt. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. And for the Pacers, Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Obi Toppin out there with Nesmith. And it's Siakam in at the 5. A big summer for the Hawks, acquiring Kristaps Porzingis and securing the Pelicans' 2026 unprotected first-round pick.
Yeah, B.A., after the Dyson Daniels trade, you'd think maybe New Orleans would avoid making deals with Atlanta. But this new Hawks front office making some very strong moves. They got Nickeil Alexander-Walker as well, and they're playing for the now and the future with that potentially very valuable 2026 first-round pick.
Good call. Here's Halliburton. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Fader on the way, and Siakam gets it to go.
Using focus and balance to convert jumpers. Wow, Siakam has really improved his shooting.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. He knows they're in for a tough matchup against Trae Young. Coach told me Trae is an offensive savant, but we have to find a way to disrupt his game. We're going to throw some length at him, pick him up once he crosses half court, and pound him on every possession. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you.
For the Pacers, Obi Toppin, 2 shots.
The first one falls. Toppin hits them both. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Let's call it what it was. They got overwhelmed. The matchups were just not in their favor.
So it's Atlanta now. After the basket by Indiana. Pass to Daniels. Over Nembhard. Siakam pulls down the board. Here's Toppin. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Here's Porzingis. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
Outside Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. Fires for 3. Rebound Atlanta. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season. Shams, a personal question for you. This is just about the industry in general. I know you have all these sources. You don't reveal your sources. No good journalist does. But what's in it for them?
You know, B.A., I'm going to tell you guys, because this is a nice family environment here at the desk. It's always something for me, 365, 24/7. These are real relationships. It's always a two-way street when it comes to whether it's a source, a relationship that I have in this industry. And right now, more than ever, it's a relationship business. You can't just show up when you need someone. And so for me, I go every day and try to build the best relationships I can.
Hey, and let's face it, we're in the entertainment industry. And how entertaining is it to get a scoop from Shams?
Come on now, we're all waiting for it.
Now here's Siakam. In his last outing, 16 points for him.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Down low. And stolen by Porzingis. Halliburton against Young. Shoots over Halliburton. Young can't hit. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. Tough loss there.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Well, and the bottom line is they just had too many unfavorable matchups. They could never find a lineup that worked.
Now here's Halliburton. 14 points for him last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
But he also picked apart the defense with his passing. I mean, this guy can really read the floor.
For Atlanta, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Outside Porzingis. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. The Pacers have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Siakam. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And a fast break now for Atlanta. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And Johnson giving these fans a show.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Indiana trailing here. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
Your Pacers high period. Come on, everyone. Get live. Here comes your Pacers high period. Everybody, make some noise.
It's interesting, Shams, that Commissioner Silver said injuries in the 2025 playoffs were the second lowest in a decade, but big injuries, Achilles injuries to Tatum and Lillard and Halliburton. It didn't feel that way.
No, and it's really unfortunate. Those are some really serious injuries to some seriously important players in the NBA, and given the gravity of that, it's clearly an issue that goes beyond the playoffs. I'm told the league is continuing to gather the data. Of course, player health is in everyone's best interest of the league. Adam Silver, they're paying a very close eye to this.
Shot clock at 6. Pass to Toppin. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Daniels. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Now here's Johnson. Outside Young. Launches a 3. And Toppin pulls it down.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Indiana again missing.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
And Risa Shea, the bucket, on the assist by Young.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pass to Nesmith. And that time also a missed shot. The Hawks lead by 4. Risa Shea with the ball. Misses the layup.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And it's Zachary Risa Shea with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Here's Toppin. Outside Nesmith. Here's Halliburton. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Oh, tenacious stuff from Halliburton, making his shot while absorbing a foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Free throw good, Halliburton. And the one thing you hear about in hoop circles, the weak link theory. You familiar, Shams?
Yeah, you know, it's an idea that to win nowadays, you can't have a weak link for the other team to expose. You need guys that can play both ends of the floor, guys that can play defense, guys that can also spread the floor, that aren't a liability on either end of the floor. So we saw that in the NBA Finals, two teams clearly stacked with guys who play both ends.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Young with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Man, how about the confidence Johnson possesses? That's a phenomenal job right there, using his body control and finishing.
Here's Indiana. They trail by 1. Toppin outside. Halliburton on the wing, guarded by Young. Halliburton misses. And Young has got the ball here for the Hawks. Halliburton with a steal. On the break. Siakam, no good.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Porzingis with a screen on Halliburton. Young, that has to be encouraging. Sinking one after missing his first 5.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Halliburton, the pass to Toppin. So nice passing by Indiana here. Back to Nembhard. Toppin outside, takes the 3, and the 3-pointer goes. Toppin's got 5 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Porzingis with a screen on Halliburton. Halliburton with a steal. And here comes the break. Pass to Nesmith. Kicks it out to Siakam. 3-pointer, Halliburton. Rebounded by the Hawks.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Young against Halliburton. Young with the bucket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Daniels against Nembhard. Outside Nesmith. There's the 3. The offensive rebound. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Yeah, protecting the rim. Porzingis, one of the best in the league at that.
And Indiana with some changes. Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. And it's McConnell in for Nembhard. Atlanta also making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Rizachet. And it's Alexander Walker in for Daniels. Here's Toppin. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got a 6th rebound on the night. And the sense was the back half of this year's draft was a little thinner than normal. Why was that, Shams?
It's because the money is getting bigger and bigger in college basketball. And a lot of those potential late 1st or 2nd round picks can just...
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. Changes for Indiana. Huff's checked in for Siakam. Jackson comes in for Toppin. And it's Shepard in for Tyrese Halliburton. And a change for the Hawks. Kennard, he's checked in for Young. And the Pacers with possession here. Trailing by 2. McConnell passes to Huff. Mathurin with the ball. Now Okongwu defending. Outside for McConnell. For 3, Mathurin. Yes! And it's McConnell with the assist that time.
And it's important Mathurin keeps hitting these shots because it'll only help build his confidence.
Pass to Alexander Walker. To the right side. Porzingis in the post. Jackson on him. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Kennard can't get it to go.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. The Pacers are all about winning, and Coach Rick Carlisle said our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Walker, he's checked in for Jackson. McConnell passes to Huff. The rebound by Atlanta. And almost all of the lottery picks in this year's draft coming out of college. Shams, what's changed over the years?
Yeah, these players in college are making so much money. In some ways, players that are going back to school at times are making just as much, if not more money than they would if they're being drafted. So the NIL money at play is the biggest story. Players no longer have to necessarily sacrifice their earnings. They can get the exposure, they can get the college experience, the big tournament. Also, they can get the big bag, the nice pocket change as well. So whether you stay in college or go to the NBA draft, whether you want to stay abroad, but in most cases enter college basketball, there's a lot of money there in NIL.
Game's popular as ever. And it's Mathurin missing. The Hawks leading. Alexander Walker, the pass to Porzingis.
It's really good to see Kristaps inside forcing the issue. We know his outside abilities, but he can also bang down low.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
Standing at 7-3. We have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
And the Pacers making a change here. Siakam's checked in. Houston, he's checked in for the Hawks. Both free throws good from Porzingis.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
1:07 left in the first quarter. Fires from 14. And Porzingis with the block.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Outside Mathurin. Shot to stop the run. Back to McConnell. There's a screen. Fires the three. The rebound by the Hawks.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Siakam. And Porzingis with the block. Alexander Walker, the pass to Porzingis. The deep three from Kennard. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Jalen Johnson. He's been the guy making things happen for the Hawks. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. We'll be back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Well, that has to be intimidating. They're erasing easy looks, and they're changing perimeter shots as well.
Here's Siakam. And with the new CBA, Shams, powerhouse teams faced with tough choices on their rosters.
That's the one part about the CBA is it's becoming difficult to keep everyone in the fold. It's perhaps made dynasties less feasible in the modern era, and we've already seen unprecedented amount of parity in today's NBA.
Well, one thing's for sure, you better develop your younger players as well.
And on that note, BA, there's no better place to look at than Oklahoma City.
At small and power forward, it'll be Mathurin and Siakam. Shepard is out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Huff in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Pass to Shepard. Lets the 3 fly. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And he converts the layup. Alexander Walker's got his first points of the game.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Three-pointer Mathurin. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. The Hawks lead by 8. Pass to Gay. Kennard outside. And stolen by McConnell. Here's Shepard. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. Now here's Kennard. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Pass to Houston. Outside, Alexander Walker. 5 on the clock. Wing shot on the way. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. And out of bounds, Atlanta will have it. Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. The Hawks in second.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Atlanta making some changes. Risache, he's checked in for Houston. Dyson Daniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Young in for Kennard. Outside Risache. Over Mathurin. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Siakam, the pass to McConnell. Here's Shepard. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Daniels.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
To the left wing. Young inside. He's covered by Mathurin. Here's Daniels. Pacers with a rebound. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's McConnell. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got 5 rebounds in the game. And a busy summer for trade, Shams. What went into that frenzy of activity?
Yeah, only the Nets had significant cap space, so that meant it was going to be a lot of trades, not a ton of free agent movement. Also, with a much greater level of parity, the East is wide open. The teams are really sensing there's a chance here to go for it. We saw that with the Desmond Bane trade in Orlando.
You feel like we may go on the same kind of roll next summer?
But yeah, I think next summer there'll be much more free agent movement. There's going to be about 10 to 12 teams with significant cap space in the summer of 2026.
Shams, you got to get all your cell phones charged up, baby.
They're ready.
Halliburton's checked in for Indiana. Here's Young to win the drought. Indiana with a rebound. Outside Mathurin. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got his 3rd assist of the night. Young against McConnell. From behind the arc. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. You have the camera We have a dancer. Somebody doesn't have Roma.
And the Hawks making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
Atlanta substitution. Number 1, Jalen Johnson.
And Young has got the ball here for the Hawks. Pass to Okongwu to get back on track. Fires in the triple. Okongwu's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's Young at his best. Attack, draw defenders, and kick it out.
Here's Siakam. Can't hit that one. Good D by Okongwu.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Young, the pass to Johnson. And here's Okongwu, defended by Halliburton. Out to the right wing. 4 on the clock. And it's Okongwu off the drive.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Pacers trail by 7. Halliburton surveys the floor. Misses the 3.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Hawks. Daniels has got 7 rebounds in the game. Right side Young. With some arc. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Siakam outside. McConnell outside. Three-pointer, Halliburton. It's rebounded by Rizachet.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Here's Halliburton. Another miss by Halliburton. The Hawks lead by 9. Now Young. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Tonight has just not been his night. It's that simple. Luckily, they have found success elsewhere. Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
Outside Young. Okongwu, a screen on Halliburton. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
And when Young is running your offense, you're in good hands. Trey is great at getting everyone involved.
Okongwu's gotten everything to go. 5 attempts, 5 makes. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Toppin, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Neesmith comes in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Okongwu. Here's Huff, defended by Porzingis. Here's Neesmith. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
That's exactly the look they wanted.
And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. Another one falls for Atlanta.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Halliburton, the pass to Toppin. The three is up. Oh, you got to guard Halliburton from there.
Just 1 of 6 this quarter. Trying to shoot his way out of this funk.
Johnson a screen on Halliburton. Here's Young. And another basket for Atlanta.
Yeah, that's just supreme confidence there from Young on that mid-range.
Young against Halliburton. There's Neesmith with the three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Daniels. Back to Young. Young seeing the lane. That one goes. Count it. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Off. Good.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Atlanta leading by 7. Here's Young. 10 points for him. Porzingis passes to Daniels. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Inside, Toppin. Good D by Porzingis. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Here's Young. Pass to Rizachet. Outside Johnson. And it's rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Mathurin's checked in for Indiana.
On the court for the Pacers, number 00, Bennedict Mathurin.
And Atlanta with possession here. They lead by 7.
Well, he is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
Counted from distance.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Young against Halliburton. Here's the 3. Young misses.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
All right, Chums, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
And as always, Shams with some great stuff there. I'll tell you what, this guy knows all when it comes to the NBA.
No doubt, Shams is the guy when you're looking for the inside scoop. So well connected and respected around the league.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Jalen Johnson, great in the 2-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Right side Johnson. Outside Rizachet. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mathurin. McConnell, he's checked in for Mathurin.
Checking in for the Pacers, number 9, T.J. McConnell.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Well, that is the shot he should be looking for. He's just got to hope for better luck next time.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Here's Young. Inside, it's Trae Young. Outside Nesmith, shoots over Johnson. And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm joined by Rick Carlisle, and Coach, probably not the first half that you were hoping for. What's the biggest area of concern?
Well, early turnovers hurt us. They're making shots. We're not. It's a long game. We just got to survive it and build this thing back up.
Can't give them any more freebies. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. With half the game in the books, a bit of ground to make up for the Indiana Pacers.
I don't know what they have to do to get a rebound. They're fortunate to still be in this game.
Well, we know rebounding is partly a hustle stat. But I don't know if the energy is their problem. They're just getting pushed around, Shaq.
And now, you know it, you love it. Time to see what fans are saying on social media. This question comes from B Smooth 94 asking, which one of you three is the best liar? I'll take this one, fellas. B Smooth, none of us have ever told a lie.
Ooh, he's good.
Very convincing, Ernie.
See, but now I don't know whether to believe you guys, though. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Well, when you look at the upside for this young Hawks team, Tim, how good can they be?
I think they could be one of the surprises in the Eastern Conference. They've got an emerging star in Jalen Johnson, one of the best defensive players in the league, and Dyson Daniels. And both of those guys, I think, haven't even come close to scratching the surface.
And both players, high-level work ethic, talent, and guys who want to get after it every day. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the five for Quinn Snyder. Johnson and Porzingis, they're inside. Daniels and Risache out on the perimeter. And it's Young in at the point. Pass to Risache. Outside Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he lobs it up top. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Yeah, not an easy shot for Risache, but he stayed calm.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his third foul so far.
First team foul.
About a minute played here in the second half. Nesmith on the wing. Risache covering. Halliburton against Young. Just 5 to shoot. Tries to break his ice. Oh, dismissed! And it's out of bounds to Indiana. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
with 1 second left. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Atlanta leading by 8. 90 seconds into the second half now. Takes it inside. Here's Johnson. Outside Young. 6 to shoot. Back to Johnson. Shoots over Halliburton. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Poke loose. It's stolen by Daniels. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Well, a big part of Daniels' game is improving. He's becoming better at the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Quickly becoming one of the most feared defenders in the game, Tim. Dyson Daniels.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, Brian. Daniels is always engaged. Every second he's on the court, and he's right there lurking for a deflection or a steal.
Second free throw, no good. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
On defense, the Hawks. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Clock at 6. Here's Halliburton. Here's Siakam. The inside look is good for the big man, Pascal Siakam.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Daniels. And here's Risacher. Nembhard outside. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's Risacher. Now here's Porzingis. Porzingis putting the size to work.
Now we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
Pass to Siakam. Here's Halliburton. Three-pointer. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Pacers trail by 9. Siakam in the post. Johnson on him. Toppin outside. From 11 feet away. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Young from long range. Sinks it from distance. Young's got 15 points.
Well, that's one thing about Trae Young. He has never seen a 3 he didn't like.
Halliburton with the ball. And it's Young picking him up. Nembhard. Good.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Here's Young. Daniels left side. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Daniels has got his second basket on the night. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 11-point game. Here's Nesmith. And counted from 12 feet.
And as you can see, that shot is well within his wheelhouse.
Here's Young. Pass to Risacher. Daniels outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Siakam, the pass to Toppin. Outside Nesmith. Shot clock at 6. Halliburton to 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Riza Shea, no good. Pacers trail by 12. Pass to Siakam. Here's Halliburton. The finish inside from Halliburton.
Yeah, 2 tough points by Halliburton. Mixing it up down low.
And here's Johnson. Outside Riza Shea. Porzingis finds Daniels. Porzingis sets a screen. On the wing, Riza Shea. From deep. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Nesmith on the wing. It's stolen by Daniels. Riza Shea with the ball. And it's Toppin picking him up. Here's Johnson. Excellent D there from Toppin. The Pacers have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Siakam gets the bucket. Atlanta leading by 8. Outside Young. Count that one. Young's got 17 points.
Well, if you're a fan of Trae Young, you have loved all of this. What a night he's had.
Stolen by Daniels. Here he goes, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. For the Pacers, Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Nesmith, and it's McConnell in for Nembhard. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Alexander Walker's checked in. Atlanta with the ball. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Riza Shea. Fades. Porzingis with a screen on McConnell. Outside Porzingis. And a miss there on the triple. Pacers trail by 9. With the step back. Siakam finds Halliburton. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists in the game.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Daniels with it. Siakam covering. Porzingis. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball. All right, let's see what the Atlanta Hawks have coming up. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Evan Mobley and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic.
And for their matchup with the Raptors, that one's going to be game number 9 of the year for them. Really starting to get towards the meat of things by then.
Huff's checked in for Toppin. Halliburton, the pass to McConnell. Stolen! And here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Porzingis. Wow, Porzingis with the triple. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Well, it can be intimidating when you can't find any daylight, and that's been the case here. Disruptive defensively, blocking shots, altering shots, a real factor.
And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for Indiana. They trail by 7. Three-pointer, Halliburton. The rebound by Atlanta.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss. those kinds of looks.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in. And that's a double-double for him now.
He is soaring on that one. Johnson going up high to get his hands on it.
And here's Indiana now. Halliburton outside. Pass to Huff. Puts up a three. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Johnson passes to Daniels. Now here's Risacher. Outside Johnson. 6 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Daniels. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now an 11-point Hawks lead.
Just a great follow-up move by Daniels. Coaches love guys who are ready to fight for the play.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Siakam outside. Out to the right wing. Nice move. And he takes it up and lays it in. Siakam's got 8. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
I hear that music, and here they come. Your Pacers High Crew. The Pacers High Crew is here.
Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. Shepard comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Gay comes in for Johnson. Kennard, he's checked in for Risacher. And it's Young in for Daniels. 1:50 left in the third quarter. And a youth movement for this Hawks roster. What went into that, Tim?
Well, first, they climbed 10 spots to get the number 1 pick, which led to Zachary Risacher. Then the trade of DeJounte Murray, which got them Dyson Daniels, who's 7 years younger. And, of course, you've got Jalen Johnson, who's breaking out. So they've got some young talent that is on the rise.
McConnell with a steal. And now Indiana on the fast break. Here's Mathurin. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Mathurin with the ball. And it's Young picking him up. Pass to Shepard. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Young against McConnell. Shot clock at 5. Here's Alexander Walker. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Hawks lead by 14.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Gay with a rebound.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Here's McConnell. Out left to the wing. Shepard releases from the wing and drills it. Shepard's got 6 points.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back after this word. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
And he runs their offense for a reason. He's got excellent vision. Wow, what a gift for his teammates.
And And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. At small and power forward, it'll be Mathurin and Siakam. T.J. McConnell is out there with Shepard. And it's Huff in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Indiana. The Hawks lead by 12. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Gay. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Mathurin with a steal. Here's Shepard. Drains the jumper to finish off the break.
Just a nice steal from Mathurin to ignite that break.
The Hawks shooting pretty well at 45%. Kennard passes to Houston. Back to Kennard. 6 on the shot clock. Off target from three-point range.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
McConnell outside. The 3. Rebound Atlanta. Okongwu's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Gay to the paint. It's hauled in by McConnell. Pacers trail by 10. On the wing, Mathurin. Picked it. It's a one-on-one situation. Kennard outside. Pass to Gay. Picked up by Okongwu. 5 to shoot. Here's Gay. He's covered by Siakam. Here's Alexander Walker. Huff pulls it in. Huff's got 5 rebounds tonight. Siakam, the pass to McConnell, and the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Indiana making a switch here. Halliburton is checked in, and the Hawks making a change here as well. Johnson's checked in. Here's Siakam, and the deficit down inside single digits. That gives him a double-double.
After a rough first half, it's good to see him start to put the pieces together here.
McConnell against Kennard. Oh, got a piece of it. Mathurin with a steal. And he lays it in on the break.
They've earned 3 of their last 5 points in transition.
Here's Kennard. Pass to Gay. Now here's Okongwu. He's closely guarded. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it. Here's Halliburton. Right wing. Siakam, right side. Shot clock at 6. Just jamming it down. Pascal Siakam.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
Back to Alexander Walker. Throws it up high. Gay misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, the timing was a little bit off, and it forced the miss.
Shot's good by Mathurin.
Oh, I'll tell you what, in this fourth quarter, he's been locked in and has made some big shots for his team.
Takes a step back. Kennard for 3. He drops it from range.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Pacers trail by 5. And the foul called on. Luke Kennard. That's his first foul of the game. Atlanta making some changes. Porzingis is checked in for Gay. Risacher comes in for Johnson. And it's Young in for Kennard. To the middle. Here's Huff. Rebound Atlanta. Young with it. Into the lane. Up top, Alexander Walker. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
free.
Young's got 9 assists now tonight.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Zachariah brings us in. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line, for the Pacers, Mathurin. One shot.
And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Grant.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
Young. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Young's got 19 points.
Well, that's really good defense. It's just better offense. Young went hunting, and he got one.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Young against McConnell. High arcing shot. Great D that time from McConnell. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. It's a 5-point game. A clear look for McConnell. Another one falls for Indiana.
And look at the vision from Halliburton. Love seeing ball movement like this.
Now here's Young. Pass to Okongwu. Takes a 3. Huff pulls it in. Huff's got 6 rebounds in the game. Siakam, pass to McConnell. Here's Huff. Now here's Halliburton, covered by Alexander Walker. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
McConnell against Young. Halliburton on the wing. From the baseline. And that one's long.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
Outside for McConnell. They set the pick. Can he keep it going? And it's Mathurin missing.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Porzingis. Impeccable timing from Porzingis. Nice.
I love whenever Porzingis hits the offensive boards. He has the height needed to hurt defenses in this regard.
Pacers trail by 7. Outside Mathurin. Back to McConnell. Pass to Siakam. Four on the clock. Oh, a strong move from Siakam.
Well, he would like to forget that first half, but he has found something out there now.
Young looking over the floor. Looking to get it going. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers. Bradley, he's checked in for Indiana. Atlanta also making some changes. Jalen Johnson comes in for Risache. And Daniels is subbed in for Young. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bradley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal
Legs, you look at the Atlanta Hawks, they are no strangers to the play-in tournament.
Yeah, BA, since making the Eastern Finals as a 4 seed in 2021, they've been a perennial play-in team. They're trying to find a way to make another deep run.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Daniels outside. Shoots over McConnell. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Wiseman, he's checked in for Bradley. They kick it out to Porzingis. The three. Here's Okongwu. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from him.
Outside for Halliburton. Offline with a three.
Yeah, keeps on shooting, keeps on missing. Maybe time to go in a different direction.
Daniels with it. Guarded now by Wiseman. Here's Okongwu. Going inside. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 8. Siakam on the attack. Outside for Halliburton. For 3. He buries it from 3.
His 3rd triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Daniels outside. It's hauled in by McConnell. Indiana's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. It's a 3. Mathurin. Yes. And it's McConnell with the assist that time. McConnell's got assist number 5 here tonight. Pass to Okongwu. To the wing on the left. Porzingis passes to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Now Daniels. Here's Alexander Walker. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Mathurin passes to McConnell to the inside. To tie it up. And scoring inside. Siakam. Siakam's got 16 points here in the second half. Atlanta's gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Porzingis with a screen on McConnell. Daniels passes to Porzingis. Daniels up top. He's marked by McConnell. The shot's good. 14 points for Dyson Daniels.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Halliburton for 3. The rebound by Atlanta. They've led by as many as 14.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
To the paint. Here's Okongwu. And that one falls. Now 10 for 12 with that make.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
McConnell against Daniels. McConnell passes to Siakam. And he makes it on the layup. Siakam's got 12 now in this quarter.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Daniels passes to Porzingis. On the wing, Alexander Walker, defended by Halliburton. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Indiana trailing here. McConnell passes to Halliburton. Inside, Halliburton gets it to fall.
This is a shot Halliburton's developed, the mid-range jumper.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Here's Daniels. Porzingis passes to Johnson. Porzingis against Siakam. The fadeaway. Rebounded by Halliburton. Halliburton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside from McConnell. It's stolen by Daniels. Here's Alexander Walker. Gets the 3 ball to go.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Siakam with it. Now Okongwu defending. not going to go for him. Good D by Porzingis. Alexander Walker, the pass to Johnson. With the crossover, Indiana with a rebound. Halliburton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Second personal foul. At the line for the Pacers.
And he drops it first. And Indiana with some changes. Huff comes in for Wiseman. And it's Shepard in for Matherin. Atlanta also making some changes. Risache, he's checked in for Johnson. Kennard comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Young in for Daniels.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
First personal foul.
You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through Basketball Without Borders.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, the superpower for Siakam is his versatility. He plugs a lot of holes on both ends.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Hawks leading. Outside Young. Launches it. Oh! Trey virtually automatic from deep.
After doing nothing from beyond the arc in the first half, he has turned things around.
Down low. Here's Shepard. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 4 assists in the game.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Back to Young. Over McConnell. On the wing, Risache. Shoots over Shepard, and Risache gets it to go.
They have hit the boards hard this half. Those second chance points are mounting up.
Pass to Shepard. Halliburton outside. And here's McConnell. Clock at 6. Hits the three-pointer.
Those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
McConnell against Young. Porzingis with a screen on McConnell. Young, the pass to Porzingis. Back to Young. The 3 from Risache. Huff pulls it in. Huff's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. Over Porzingis. And the shot falls short that time.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Indiana making a switch here. Matherin's checked in. Porzingis with a screen on McConnell. Pass to Porzingis. From outside, off the mark. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. It's a 1-point game. Here's Halliburton. Here's Huff. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
Here's Young. And Atlanta misses again. Indiana has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. Halliburton attacks. Siakam for 3. The rebound by Atlanta.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
And stolen by McConnell. And now Indiana on the fast break. And stolen by Porzingis. Pass to Rizachet. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mathurin.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Gay's checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for Rizachet. And it's Highland in for Young. From deep, Johnson. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been. And it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Siakam, the pass to Huff. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Highland against McConnell. Left side, Highland. Kennard outside. Just 5 on the clock. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Highland. That three's off the mark. Indiana shooting just 42% so far in the game. Halliburton for 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Deflected. Halliburton left side. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. McConnell's got assist number 7 tonight. Here's Highland. Pass to Gay, kicks it out to Kennard. From downtown, gets the 3 to fall. Kennard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Solid shooter from deep, and he does not need much room to get that off.
Halliburton on the wing. Now Siakam, defended by Kennard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McConnell from outside. The rebound by the Hawks. Gay's got 4 rebounds in the game. And Atlanta with possession here. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Highland. McConnell with a steal. He's off on that one. Ooh, nice D from Kennard. Porzingis with a screen on Halliburton. Kennard can't get it to go. And for the Pacers, they're shooting 58% from the floor. Terrific here in the fourth. And that one's good.
After being stone cold from the floor in the first half, they've rediscovered their touch.
Kennard against Halliburton. Pass to Gay. Outside Porzingis to take the lead. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. Houston, he's checked in for Atlanta. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
For your Indiana Pacemates, everyone.
Shepard, he's checked in for McConnell. Atlanta making some changes. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Hits the trifecta.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his 3rd triple.
And here's Halliburton. The 3 ball. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Halliburton on the attack. Halliburton turning on the Jets. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for Indiana.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
And that one drops for him. Young's got 15 points here in the second half.
And this is his role on this team. They depend on Trae Young to score the ball.
Pass to Shepherd. Back to Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. Daniels has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Young against Halliburton. Young can't hit. Indiana trailing here. Halliburton finds Siakam. Outside Mathurin. Goes up on the wing. Okongwu with the rebound.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
On the wing, Daniels. Siakam against Young. They swipe. And now Indiana on the fast break. Halliburton for 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 7 assists in the game. And so it's the Pacers who come out on top here. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Pascal, these days you are called upon to carry this team. Does that bring added pressure?
This is a game that I love, and I just want to have fun playing the game. And I think, I got to just be myself. Like, don't get lost in everything going on. Be yourself. Play basketball, have fun. And, I'm just happy to be able to go out there and play hard.
Guys, he wants the pressure. Thanks, Pascal.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And let's reveal our player of the game. Tyrese Halliburton